Thank you very much, Marty McDermott, tonight's public address announcer here at Bartell's Roy Gymnasium. John Arter and Tom Kendra here at courtside, ready to call all the action as Mid-Michigan College Lakers travel over to Muskegon to take on the Jayhawks, the 17th ranked Jayhawks.
That's right. The Jayhawks have had a lot of one-sided games recently, John, but I expect a real good game here. The last time these two teams met up in Mount Pleasant, it went into overtime. So who knows? We may have another tonight.
There's the tip, controlled by the Jayhawks. Hamer on the near wing. Tierman. Pringle, top of the key, passes it up to Jeffries. In the lane, Miskol lays it up and in.
Wow, real nice look inside there, John. Nia Miskol with a good finish.
Jayhawks extend the defense into the half-court trap. Long three-point shot does not go. Trying to chase it out of bounds is Ellie Johnson. It's a turnover, Jayhawk ball.
That's a good sign there, John. Mid-Michigan missing their first long-range shot. We talked to Coach Cooper before the game, and he said they can really shoot the ball. And I guess he's kind of hoping they have an off shooting night tonight.
Coach Cooper quickly calling a timeout as Mariah Pringle was tied up at half court, so he called a timeout to keep the possession. 9:11 left to go first quarter. 2-0 Muskegon. Back here at Bartell's Rody Gymnasium, Jayhawks taking on Mid-Michigan College. Second time they played this year. Jayhawks winning in overtime, as Tom said earlier. But it was Mid-Michigan's first game. It was a Jayhawks' third game. And sometimes that first game out of the box can be kind of tough on a team.
That's right. They've been playing well lately. They come in here with a lot of momentum. Two hot teams.
Tierman, nice drive and puts it in off the glass.
I like the aggressiveness so far, John. Two drives to the basket for buckets. 4-0 lead.
Pass is taken away and stolen by Miskol. Now Hamer. Miskol. Jeffries. Three-point shot, a little long. Johnson with a rebound. Karlstrom. Lakers reset their offense. Bounce pass. Using the glass is Lauren Loras.
High arcing shot off the glass that time.
Now Tierman. Jayhawks facing that trap.
Interesting, John. Both teams with some full court pressure in the game. That's pretty rare. Usually it's one team or the other. They both trying to set the tempo.
Pass down low. There's Pringle. Puts it up and in.
Wow. Mariah Pringle continues her great play, John, the sophomore out of Brethren. Last game she had 11 points and 16 rebounds. And she's off to a fast start again today.
A drive putting up is Loras. Loras with 4 points. Tierman. Nice drive. Dishes it back out to Hamer. Pringle. Three-point shot. Off the iron. There's the offensive board and put back by Miskol. That's good, and she'll go to the line to shoot one. Fouls on Holly McKenna. First foul on either team.
The other thing Coach Cooper mentioned is we should have an advantage inside, and so far it looks that way.
Yes.
Nia Miskol and Mariah Pringle both playing well inside.
Miskol completes the three-point play. Long three-point shot off the iron. Offensive board there by Johnson. Myers to Loras. Seven on the shot clock. Drive by Johnson, puts it up and in. Ellie Johnson. Pass ahead to Hamer. Hamer, a little fake, puts a shot up and in, and she's fouled. A little fake pass, and she keeps it and goes right up the lane, lays it in, and is fouled. Nice take by Hamer.
Yeah, Jayhawks very aggressive so far tonight, John. Taking the ball strong to the basket.
Hamer completes the three-point play.
Hamer was the one who really had a big game in that first matchup. She had 19 points and 5 3-pointers in MCC's overtime win over Mid-Michigan. That was on February 23rd.
That might explain why she broke the starting lineup tonight for Coach Cooper.
That's right.
Certain people play well against different teams.
That's right. Yeah, she's been coming off the bench and playing real well.
Yes.
I think Coach Cooper just figured, hey, she deserves to be in that starting lineup.
Shot doesn't go. Ball knocked out of bounds. Muskegon ball. Hamer back to Tierman. Tierman across the timeline. Hamer, three-point shot off the front of the iron, rebounded by Myers. Karlstrom. Three-point shot is good by Ellie Johnson. First tray of the night for the Lakers.
That's what they do, John, is they shoot the three.
A foul in the backcourt on Johnson. Only the second foul of the quarter. Jayhawks will inbound from the near side. Pringle. Tierman looks down low. There's Pringle. Pringle too hard off the glass.
Nice look inside that time by Julia Tierman. Pringle just couldn't convert.
Offensive rebound by the Lakers. They reset their offense. Carlson gets tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow. Lakers. Timeout. 4:40 left in the first quarter. It's Muskegon 12, Mid-Michigan 9. Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. Want to thank the TV crew doing a great job. We have Eric Taylor on camera and Rod Van Nortwick in the box, our director and producer.
You know, normally, John, at this time of the year, the season is over.
Right.
But we're only at the halfway point of the Western Conference season. We're just going to be playing all of these teams for the second time around.
Lakers the inbound. Boy, close to the 5-second. Little left-hand hook in and out. Jayhawks battle for it, and it goes right to a Laker. McKenna. Rebounded Pringle. Tierman quickly up the court. In the corner, there's Jeffries. Miskell nearly has the ball taken away. 14 on the shot clock. Jeffries, far wing. Off the iron. Didn't follow the shot, and it was an easy rebound for the Lakers. Loris puts it up and in. 6 points for Lauren.
Yeah, good strong take to the basket that time.
Jayhawk turnover. Tierman cross-court pass right out of bounds.
Yeah, this full court pressure from Mid-Michigan has given the Jayhawks a little bit of trouble, seemingly throwing off their timing, I think, a little bit on the offensive end. You know, MCC, we got off to a great start here, but now Mid-Michigan has climbed right back into this. Kind of like we expected this to be a close game.
Nowak. Loris. Bounce pass and bring it back out is Carlston. Nowak. Loris, 3-point shot off the iron, offensive board. Did it hit the rim? Now the Jayhawks the other way. Hamer. Pringle. Jeffries, 3-point shot off the back of the iron. 2.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Long 3-point shot does not go for McKenna. Hamer with the dishes off down low. Trina Lewis can't finish. Gets the rebound, and the second shot doesn't go either.
Wow, beautiful penetration and pass there from Hamer, but Lewis just couldn't convert. The basket has a lid on it for these past few minutes for the Jayhawks. We've been stuck on 12.
Nowak to Carlston. Carlston with a drive into the lane. A little left-hand look is good. Carlston. First lead of the game for Mid-Michigan.
Yeah, Alexis Karlstrom, she's the leading scorer for Mid-Michigan. 16.5 points a game.
Little double team out towards midcourt, and a foul will be called on Loris. That's her first foul, team's third.
John, the Jayhawks ball handling being put to the test here with the pressure defense of Mid-Michigan. And so far it's been hit or miss. We've struggled a little bit against that.
Bowl. Hamer, 3-point shot. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. It's saved, but right to the Lakers. Putting it up and in was Nowak. It's now a 3-point lead for the Lakers. Bowl. Shot by Arter, hits the rim. Laker ball, one and done.
Yeah, after a hot start, boy, we were made everything in that first few minutes, but now the Jayhawks have gone stone cold.
Pass out there to Bezier. Nowak. Myers. And Myers hits a three. The lead is now 6 by the Lakers. Pringle in the post, looking down low. There's Trina Lewis. Lewis. Shot clock violation. Check that. Not at all. It's the end of the quarter. Our score, Mid-Michigan 18 and Muskegon 12. John Arter, Tom Kendra back here at Bartell's Roadie. Jayhawks, Tom, we're up to a quick lead. And then the Lakers of Mid-Michigan came storming back.
Yeah, MCC was ahead 12-6, and then they didn't score again. A 12-0 run right now for Mid-Michigan. Little adversity for the Jayhawks. They've been rolling, 6 wins in a row. They haven't trailed much at all, so let's see how they respond here.
Jayhawks inbound to start the second quarter. Pringle, top of the key. Shayla Arter back over to Hamer.
Lakers still in that matchup zone.
8 on the shot clock. Now Bball pulls the trigger on a 3 off the iron. Lakers rebound. Myers with the rebound. She'll leave it for Nowak. Nowak kicks it back out. 3-point shot, a little bit short. Rebounded by Bball. Hamer. Shayla Arter to Hamer. Trina Lewis along the baseline. Bounce pass is stolen by Nowak.
And the drought continues for the Jayhawks.
And there's a Laker turnover. It was a quick pass, and Myers was not ready for it. Jayhawk ball.
It's worth mentioning, John, one of the players who's now in the game right now for Mid-Michigan, number 35, Caitlin Messier. She's a local player, we could say, from Ludington. She's a 5'9" freshman out of Ludington High School, and she's averaging 9 points a game for Mid-Michigan.
Jayhawks maintain possession in the corner. Pass down low is stolen away. Little lazy pass, and it's stolen by the Lakers. 3-point shot doesn't go. Battle for the rebound. And a whistle. Foul will be on Vermeres.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lull like this for the Jayhawk women all year. Let's see if they can fight their way out of it.
Top of the key, 3-point shot doesn't go. Miskell with the rebound. Pass into Miskell, kicks it back out. There's Hamer. 3 doesn't go. Offensive board and putback by Jeffries.
Wow, great offensive rebound by Casey Jeffries, the sophomore out of Whitehall.
Long pass ahead over to Johnson. Down low, shot goes up. And the rebound by Vermeres.
Yeah, partially blocked that time by Nia Miskell.
Hamer on the far wing into Jeffries. 10 on the shot clock. Miskell. Her shot was partially blocked. Rebounded by Johnson. There's a drive. In and out. Miskell with a rebound. Hamer. Too strong. Messier was right there for that rebound. Smith unable to take advantage of that nice drive. Hamer on their side. Jeffries. Bounce pass. A little too low, goes off the knee of Vermeres. It's a steal. Jayhawks knocked the ball out of bounds. But it's last touch by the Lakers.
Yeah, bad combination right now, John. The Jayhawks can't buy a bucket, and they're also turning the ball over at a rapid rate.
Well, what's fortunate is the Lakers haven't taken advantage of it right now. They've been cold as of late, too.
You're right. We're very fortunate to only be down 4 points.
They have not scored here in the second quarter. 4 minutes into the second quarter, they're still at 18. But the Jayhawks only have 2.
That's right.
Both teams cold. Jeffries. Tierman. Pass into Pringle. There's Miskell. Miskell puts it up too hard. Pringle hustles. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Muskegon.
Better job that time of ball movement. They got it into Nia Miskell. She just couldn't connect on the inside there. Jason Cooper using all 9 of his players trying to find the right combination here.
Long three-point shot doesn't go. An offensive board. Karlstrom kicks it back out. Three-point shot off the iron. And the Lakers stay cold behind the arc. Tierman. Pass into Miskell. Miskell draws the foul. Loris commits her second foul. Timeout, 5:10 left to go first half. It's Mid-Michigan 18, Muskegon 14. Tom, what a slow second quarter. Only 2 points have been scored by Casey Jeffries. Other than that, neither team has scored.
Yeah, it's been a fortunate for the Jayhawks
yes.
that Mid-Michigan has been as cold as we are, because otherwise we could find ourselves in a big hole. Instead, it's only a 4-point game, so no need to panic.
Pass out to Vermeres. She'll leave it for Tierman. 2-3 zone defense for the Lakers. Bounce pass. Miskell, too hard. Offensive board by Bball, and Bball steps on the baseline before the pass.
You know, it's one of those games. Things have been coming so easy for this team. Like I said, 6 wins in a row, and the way this game started, you know, MCC got off to a fast start. It's almost like they relaxed or lost their focus a little bit, and they haven't been able to get it back.
Yes. Top of the key, a little drive in the corner. 3-point shot, doesn't go. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Mid-Michigan. Pass across the midcourt line. Ball's tipped. Jayhawks maintain possession. Tierman. Vermeres. 3-point shot doesn't go. Ball's tipped. And Mezark comes up with the ball.
I'm almost afraid to look at the stat sheet at halftime, John, to see the shooting percentage of the Jayhawks.
Yes.
It has got to be, I'd say, less than 20%.
Pass down low, put it up and in is McKenna.
Only the second bucket of the second quarter here by either team.
Pringle, nice pass to Tierman. Tierman from the charity stripe knocks it down.
Wow, there you go, Julia. Nice mid-range jump shot.
Three and a half minutes to go here in the first half. McKenna, top of the key. Over to Myers. Far side, 3-point shot, in and out. Loose ball picked up there by Johnson. And the Lakers reset. Tierman with a rebound for the Jayhawks. Starts to break down, nice drive. Pulls up, puts a shot up and in.
Wow, great job by Julia Tierman, the sophomore from Mona Shores, grabbing the rebound on one end and then just saying, if nobody stops me. She took it the length of the court for the layup.
And she pulled up to avoid the offensive charge before putting it in. There's a 3-point shot by Myers. Now Tierman. Facing that 2-3 zone. Vermeers has the ball tipped right out of her hands and taken away by Myers. Quick hands. Now Myers, three-point shot. It hit the floor, rebounded by Bball. Pringle. Tierman, three-point shot, short. And unable to save it is Lewis. It's Laker ball.
Wow, this is a big game, John, for Mid-Michigan. Looking at the conference standings, you got Muskegon in first, 4-0. Grand Rapids just a game back, 3-1. But Mid-Michigan 2-2. If they were able to knock off the conference-leading Jayhawks, they would put themselves right back in the, in the race, for a conference title. So. And they're playing like it. They're playing they've been the more aggressive team so far.
Little spin move. Karlstrom puts it up and in. Jeffries back over to Tierman, goes out of bounds. Double bounce pass, unable to handle it. Jayhawk turnover.
Wow, Coach Jason Cooper, a very mild-mannered. You don't see him get upset like this very often, but I don't know if I can blame him. Jayhawks really not playing well.
Right.
See if we can get into halftime and make some adjustments.
Just try to keep it as close as you can till half. Mezyar, pass down low. Kicks it back out. Myers, three-point shot doesn't go. It's one thing the Lakers have done in this first half is they've been crashing the boards when it's after the shot goes up.
Yeah, you're right, John. And it seems like every loose ball, Mid-Michigan is coming up with it and not Muskegon.
Right.
And I think that's what Coach Cooper is going to be telling his team at halftime is they're more aggressive. They seem to want it more right now. And be very interesting to see how the Jayhawks come out after halftime. It'll also be interesting to talk to Coach Nicole Decker at halftime.
There's a steal. Now Jeffries gets the rebound, double teamed under her own basket. Tierman. Three-point shot is good by Tierman. A much-needed three.
Wow, thank goodness for her tonight. Julia Tierman is keeping us in this basketball game.
Another thing those Lakers are doing is after the shot, if Muskegon gets it, they're not just falling back into defense. They're still staying on the ball deep in the backcourt.
And they've gotten a few steals because of it.
Yes. And there's the buzzer ending the first half. Our score is Mid-Michigan 25, Muskegon 21. You're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV.
And we are back here at Bartels Road Gymnasium here at halftime. Kind of a different situation here. Joined again by MCC assistant coach Nicole Decker. And it's been a while, but the Jayhawks find themselves trailing 25-21 against Mid-Michigan. What do you think the issue was there in the first half?
We weren't very disciplined in making good decisions on offense or defense. I think our passing was not very good, so we were not making the best decisions, especially on offense and trying to break the press. And so that definitely hurt us. Mid-Michigan has really good shooters, and we were not locking in on defense. We weren't talking on defense. So those are all things that we need to pick up in the next half.
Okay, well, I don't know if you've had a chance to look at the stat sheet, but one thing that jumps out at me, I know you don't want your girls to foul very much, but we played that first half, and we only have one foul. Kenna Vermeers is the only player with a foul.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's a good thing from that standpoint, but it certainly doesn't say much for aggressiveness that you only have one foul at halftime. It's kind of a rare situation.
Going from the beginning of the year, we did have a lot of issues with foul trouble in the first half, and so having only one right now, that could definitely be a bad thing right now. We see less aggression on defense, but, we don't want them in foul trouble. We need to push the ball And so I'm confident that this next half they'll get it together.
Okay, it almost seemed like we relaxed a little bit. We got off to a really good start in the game, 12-6. And then we were stuck on 12 for seemingly forever.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Another stat that jumps out, just 1 for 10 from behind the 3-point line. Is that contagious, do you think, at times? If they're going in, they seem to all be going in. And if they the 3-point shots aren't going in, it seems like there's a lid on the basket.
Yeah, it does feel like that a little bit tonight. But, I think that we're putting up shots at halftime, so I'm hoping that they'll be able to get on fire and get their groove together. I think also we need to focus on following our shots. That's something that I noticed. I tell some of the girls going in, follow your shots, and we can get those rebounds. And that's really important on nights that you're not hot, because there are going to be those nights that seems like the team's just real cold.
Okay, and then one of the bright spots, especially in that second quarter, was Julia Tierman. Mm-hmm. She had 7 of her team-high 9 points there in the second quarter. What can you just say about her in general? I mean, you lost a lot of good players out in the backcourt last year, and she had to step up, mm-hmm. and she really has taken over that point guard spot.
Yeah, and we expect a lot from our point guards. Julia is a fantastic person. She's worked really hard to get where she is today, and, I think that her shot has come a long way. She's been a lot more confident in that, and she's really brought a lot of energy with her offense and her defense. We're looking at her a lot to bring that energy to everybody. And, like you're saying, shooting can be contagious, but that energy is contagious. And we really look to Julia a lot. I mean, we put a lot of pressure on point guards to be able to run the floor, to be able to see everybody, to be able to lead everybody. And Julia's really stepping into that role. And so we want her to continue that. There's always room for growth, but she's come a long way since last year, and we're really thankful for that.
Okay, and then the last thing I want to ask you about before you get back to the team here is, it'll be interesting to see how these girls handle adversity. I mean, so far in most of the home games here, we've led basically from start to finish.
Yep.
And now we find ourselves not playing well and behind here at halftime. How were they at halftime? How do you think they'll respond to this deficit?
I'm very confident in this team. I think that they have a lot of heart, something that I really appreciate about them, and they received our coaching. I think, we were prepared for this game, and they received a lot of instruction about it, and I think that, at halftime we went over those things again. This is what we need to focus on. These are what you need to do. And so I'm confident in them to come out this next half and really give it their all.
All right. Well, hopefully they will. We'll extend this win streak to 7 games. So good luck in the second half. All right, thank you. That was MCC assistant coach Nicole Decker. She's kind enough to join us at halftime of every game here, even when the Jayhawks don't have their best half, which certainly was the case there, trailing Mid-Michigan 25-21 here heading into the third quarter. So as we're Mid-Michigan's about to inbound the ball, John Arter is putting on his headset and back ready for action.
Thank you very much, Tom. Appreciate Rod Van Norwick. He's got us up and going again, too, for here for the second half. Thank you so much. Always nice to talk to Nicole Decker, the assistant coach for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, she is. She said they just had to remind the team of the game plan going in and just to be more aggressive.
Right.
Rebounding and taking the ball to the basket, finishing shots. She didn't seem to be panicked at all. I think she seems to think they'll be able to turn this game around.
Pringle, turnaround jumper. There's an offensive board. Putback is good by Miskell.
Nice job by Nia Miskell. She's been getting those rebounds, but she hasn't been making the shots. That time she did both.
Open lane, the drive, put it up and in as Loris. And a turnover in the backcourt. Evidently, Pringle may have stepped on the baseline while inbounding the ball.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, John. A careless mistake.
There's a drive. Left-hand layup is good by Myers. Timeout, Muskegon. 8:56 left to go, third quarter. Start of the second half. Jayhawks started off with a nice bucket, but back-to-back field goals by the Lakers have increased their lead to 6.
Yeah, careless mistake there, a turnover. gave the momentum right back to Mid-Michigan.
Now Tierman, cross-court pass, Pringle. Jeffries spots up for a tray, a little bit short. Offensive board, Hamer. Jeffries, little head fake, back to Hamer, far wing. Now Hamer cuts across the lane, puts a shot up, doesn't go. And it's rebounded by Mid-Michigan. Karlstrom ahead to Myers. Man-to-man defense for the Jayhawks. Now Myers to Karlstrom. Far side, Loras. Shot is saved. And stolen by Pringle. Jeffries driving baseline. And there'll be a foul, which will be called on Loras. That's number 3 on Lauren.
Fouls have been rare in this game, John, as we noticed on the halftime stat sheet.
Yes.
The Jayhawks with just one personal foul in the whole first half on Kenna Vermeres. So at least we don't have to worry about foul trouble. We have plenty of other concerns right now.
Right. Aggressiveness, being assertive now. And there's a 3-point shot by Hamer.
That's what we've been waiting for, John. Tanae Hamer to get going. She had 5 threes in the first meeting against Mid-Michigan. That's her first triple tonight.
Ball's knocked away. Hamer comes away with a steal. Jayhawks are within 3 points now. Tierman passes up the tray over to Jeffries. Jeffries for the 3. In and out. She just had a tough night behind the arc, but with those open shots, you got to keep taking them.
That's right. Those are her shots, and she just has to keep the confidence up and know that one of these is going to fall.
Now Myers. On the far wing, Karlstrom drives baseline. Shot is blocked. Miskell leaves it for Tierman along the far side. Jeffries drives baseline. Reverse layup is good.
Wow, what a great decision by Casey Jeffries. She's cold from the outside, so what did she do, John? Put it on the floor and strong take to the basket.
Yes, very nice reverse layup for Jeffries. Jayhawks now within 1. Karlstrom, 3-point shot off the iron. Miskell with the rebound. Kicks it out to Tierman along the far side.
Here come the Jayhawks again.
Baseline jumper doesn't go for Jeffries.
This pace is much better for Muskegon, this faster pace.
Karlstrom with a drive. Layup doesn't go. Offensive board. Nice hit by Tierman. Tierman breakaway. Left-hand layup is good, and the Jayhawks take the lead.
Great hands that time by Julia Tierman.
Timeout, 6:02 left to go third quarter. It's 30-29 Jayhawks. Tom, it looks like the halftime message from Coach Cooper and Decker has come through to the Jayhawks as they're much more assertive and aggressive here in the second half.
Oh, no question about it. A 9-4 run here to open the second half, and just like, as poorly as we played in the first half, we were able to stay close.
Yes.
And we knew that if we were just able to get a little spark, we could get right back in the game, and we've done that.
Almost a travel, top of the key, shot doesn't go. There's the rebound by Hamer. Now Tierman. Jeffries on the far wing, little bounce pass to Pringle, double teamed. Down low, Miskell puts it up and in. Miskell came to the rescue as Pringle was double teamed along the baseline.
Yeah, great look there to Nia Miskell, and again, she finished once again.
Over on the side, shot doesn't go for McKenna, and a foul in the backcourt. That foul is on Johnson, her second of the game. This aggressiveness has really made the Lakers turn a little cold here to start the third quarter. They extend that defense. Jayhawks need to take a little care of that ball. Hamer to Pringle. Tierman, top of the key. Jayhawks set up their offense. Pringle. Tierman, three-point shot on the near wing is off the iron. Karlstrom. Over to Myers. Bounce pass down low is stolen. Lewis with the steal.
Nice job by Trina Lewis, John. The Jayhawks have superior athletic ability, and they're really using that to their advantage here in the third quarter.
Yes.
That time Lewis just jumped in front of that ball and for the steal.
Top of the key. Hamer. Jeffries. 5 on the shot clock. Pringle at the free throw line. Jeffries saw the clock going down, took a shot, and Mid-Michigan comes away with it. Four minutes left in the third quarter. It's a 3-point Jayhawk lead. Myers. Smith. And we have a foul on Pringle. That's her first. It's only the team's second foul the whole game.
It's got to be some kind of record, John.
Yes.
Only 2 team fouls, and we're more than halfway through the third quarter.
Now Nowak. Myers. McKenna. Good defense by the Jayhawks. 5 on the shot clock. Nowak. Karlstrom. 3-point shot doesn't go. Nice box out by Mid-Michigan. And Myers converts on the second opportunity. Tierman. Pass ahead. Lewis. Miskell too far under the bucket, but she is fouled. Nice aggressive move, but Nia Miskell.
Yeah, great position there for the offensive rebound. Nia's only 5'9", but she knows how to get position under there, and was able to draw the foul and get to the free throw line.
Nia misses on the first. And misses on both.
Yeah, speaking of fouls, John, we kind of have an interesting situation here tonight. I don't know if we've seen this before, but an all-female officiating crew. All 3 of the officials are female, which is,
yes,
I guess, a good thing for women's basketball.
Certainly.
Nicole Fisher is the referee, and the umpires are Natalie Queen and Whitney Schaefer.
Nowak. Pass is stolen by Tierman. Hamer starts the break. Trying to pass down low and picking up the loose ball was Jeffries. Battle for the ball, putting it back up was Miskell. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 again as this fouls on McKenna. Nia Miskell getting very aggressive down there in the post, and it's paying off.
You're right, very aggressive, working hard. She's a 5'9" freshman out of Muskegon High School. But a nice addition for us, John.
Yes. This time Nia good on the first free throw. She makes them both.
Nice job that time, knocking down both free throws. In a low-scoring game like this, free throw shooting could be the difference.
Yes. The Pope. Tierman comes away with it. Jayhawks set up their offense. Jeffries back to Tierman. 12 on the shot clock. Jeffries shot is blocked from behind, but she is also fouled by Nowak. Jayhawk ball. Check that. Jeffries will be at the line. Shooting 2.
No question, John. MCC much more aggressive getting to the free throw line, something we didn't do much of in that first half.
Little too soft by Jeffries. She gets a second shot. That one is nothing but net. 4-point lead for the Jayhawks. Across the timeline, ball's tipped around, and Jeffries comes away with the steal. Tierman, cross-court pass, there's Lewis down low. Lewis puts it up and in.
Wow, great look inside to Trina Lewis. It's a whole different team here in the third quarter, John.
Julia Tierman has great court vision and took advantage of it again there.
Yeah, she's worked hard and turned herself into a great point guard. Just a role player last year, didn't play much at all. And now she is runs the show here for this year's team.
Pope puts it up and in.
Too easy there. Easy lane to the basket there for Pope.
Long pass ahead. It's a Jayhawk turnover. Mid-Michigan to inbound. Nowak. Check by Hamer. Top of the key. There's a drive. Left hand layup. Doesn't go. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Mid-Michigan. Harder checks in for Hamer. 36 seconds left in the quarter. 4-point Jayhawk lead. Tierman ahead to Lewis. Lewis kicks it back out to Jeffries. Plenty of time on the clock as the Jayhawks set up their offense to go after this 2-3 zone. Arter. Jeffries. Into Miskell. Miskell tips it back out to Arter. 4 on the shot clock. Arter lets go the 3-point shot, and it's rebounded by Nowak. Nowak ahead to Myers. Myers, one-hand push shot, does not go. The buzzer does, and we're at the end of the third quarter here at Bartels Rody. It's Muskegon 37 and Mid-Michigan 33. Jayhawks with a good third quarter, outscoring the Lakers 16-8. And the Jayhawks start the fourth quarter with the ball. Tierman.
You're right, John. Yeah, they turned a 4-point halftime deficit into a 4-point lead.
Arter 3-point shot is rebounded by Tierman. Jayhawks with another look here. Nine on the shot clock. Jeffries. Tierman. Off the iron. Loose ball. Jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Lakers.
You never know how these games are going to go, John. A lot of times MCC makes a lot of three-pointers. Tonight that hasn't been the case. Only a couple of made threes for the Jayhawks. They've been taking it to the basket. A lot of inside scoring tonight.
Good defense by the Jayhawks. And a foul in the backcourt will be called on Alexis Karlstrom. Jayhawk ball inbounding on the far side. Jeffries near wing. Little pass intended for Lewis is knocked out of bounds. Still Jayhawk ball. Hamer out to Tierman. Jeffries. Hamer, top of the key, 3-point shot. Rebounded by Karlstrom. Coming from behind. Lewis was going to take a look. Karlstrom seen her coming. Karlstrom with a drive. Nice block! Pringle with a nice block on Karlstrom.
Yeah, Mariah Pringle with those long arms, John. We've said that before. She's a 5'10" sophomore, but she's got a wingspan on her, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, well, Alexis Karlstrom thought she was free and clear, and Pringle swatted it away. Good clean block.
Mid-Michigan to inbound. Pass out to Karlstrom. Top of the key, a long 3-point shot. Goes harmlessly out of bounds. Jayhawk ball, 8:32 left to go in the contest. 4-point lead for the Jayhawks. Tierman. Across the midcourt line. Little bounce pass is stolen by Karlstrom. Good anticipation there by Karlstrom. Left-hand layup is up and good by Johnson.
Mid-Michigan hanging around, answering back a little bit here, John. They would love to steal this game in the Jayhawks gym.
Now the Jayhawks face that 2-3 zone. Jeffries, top of the key, into Miskell, kicks it back out. Now Tierman. 5 on the shot clock. Tierman. Pass is knocked away. 1. Hamer lets go, goes off the iron. Miskell with the offensive board. Now Tierman for 3. The other side doesn't go, but she's fouled. Tierman will go to the line to shoot 3. That foul's on Johnson.
Wow, we will take that one. Mid-Michigan coach Matt Rodenbow can't be too pleased with that.
Tierman good on the first.
Especially with Julia Tierman, an excellent free throw shooter.
In and out. 1 of 2. She gets a third. And off the front of the iron. Jayhawks by 3. Myers. From the free throw line, shot doesn't go. The offensive board, putback doesn't go. Now the Jayhawks rebound by Jeffries. And along the baseline, along the sideline, a foul will be called on Loris. That's her 4th. Lakers have chosen to pressure the ball all the way down the court. And it's paid off dividends a few times tonight, turning into some steals and easy buckets. Hamer to Jeffries. Into Bball, kicks it out on the other side. And a 3-point shot is good by Pringle.
Wow, that's a big shot there, John. In a low-scoring game, you get a 3-pointer out of your post player.
Yes, Mariah showing she has range.
Yeah, she does have a nice jump shot in addition to her aforementioned long arms.
Karlstrom, 3-point shot, up and over the backboard. 6:43 left. Pringle stays in the backcourt to help out, get the ball across the midcourt line on these traps. Pringle on the near side. Little drive, ball is tipped out of her hands. The ball's down low and it gets taken away. Foul on Pringle. Shorter guards will have a field day when you bring the ball down to the court.
That's right. That was the old Gene Young thing, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
With those big men, keep the ball up high where they can't get at it.
Little layup there by Smith. It's a 4-point Jayhawk lead.
Now with Julia Tierman on the bench, it's Tanae Hamer taking over at the point guard.
Pringle trying to get the ball back to Hamer. It's knocked out of bounds by Mid-Michigan. Jayhawk ball.
Yeah, Coach Cooper giving Julia Tierman a little break here, but I think he needs to get her back in the game pretty quickly.
Hamer, high arcer, right to Pringle. Pringle right back out to Jeffries, top of the key. Jeffries is knocked down and is fouled by Johnson. It's number 4 on Ellie Johnson. 4th team foul. One more foul, and the Jayhawks will go to the line with the double bonus. Now Hamer, 8 on the shot clock. Little drive, left-hand layup. No, too strong. The other way is Nowak. Nowak driving on Pringle, puts it to the side of the board. Nowak comes away with it. Hamer brings it across the line. Jeffries. Hamer into Miskell. To Pringle. Pringle. Far wing. Shot is good. A 2-pointer for Mariah Pringle. Jayhawks by 6.
Wow, Mariah Pringle has come up big. A 3-pointer and now a nice a 2-point jump shot.
Miskell nearly getting a steal on the near side. Still Laker ball.
Yeah, in a low-scoring game like this, if you get someone like Pringle stepping up, scoring 5 points in a row, that's huge.
Karlstrom is fouled on the way to the bucket. Miskell called for the foul. Tierman checks in for Jeffries. Karlstrom good on the first. She makes them both. Mid-Michigan wants a timeout. 4:46 left to go in this contest. The Jayhawks lead by 4, 43-39. Tom, you can see why these two teams that played back on February 23rd up at Mid-Michigan, why that went into overtime, they're pretty close.
You're right. They're very evenly matched, and here we are with about 5 minutes left to go in this game. The Jayhawks can't relax here, John. They, as good of a three-point shooting team as Mid-Michigan is, they could flip this lead in a hurry.
Full court pressure in the backcourt. Nice little pass to Tierman. Tierman taking advantage of that, puts the drive up, doesn't go. There's the offensive board and put back by Miskell. And Miskell will go to line to shoot 2. That is number 5 on Ellie Johnston. She'll finish with 7 points tonight.
Tell you what, John, if MCC is able to pull this one out, I think Jason Cooper is going to have to give a big thank you to Nia Miskell. She is really working hard.
She is
on the boards, and she's been the difference inside.
Totally agree. Nia good on the first free throw. She has a dozen for the game.
That might well be a season high for Nia Miskell. She averages 8 points and 7 rebounds.
Bounce pass into the paint. Ball is knocked a bit away, but it's a whistle foul on the Jayhawks. Trina Lewis.
That's one of the reasons MCC is 6-1 on the year, John, is they got a lot of different contributors. Last game it was Mariah Pringle who came up big with 11 points and 16 rebounds, and so far tonight it's been Nia Miskell.
Lakers to inbound. Long pass out to Myers. Myers, little drive, kicks it over to the side. Now Karlstrom unable to convert on a three-point shot.
Lakers have been cold from their outside shooting.
Ball's tipped away by Nowak. Tierman maintains control, 18 on the shot clock. Hamer pulls the trigger on a tray. Miskell with the offensive board, too hard, gets another board. No, another board, and this time is fouled. Talk about padding your rebound stats with aggressiveness.
That's right. She is working so hard down there. And has frankly been the difference in this game, John.
And that one goes off to the right. Miskell gets the second shot. And that one's short. Lake Michigan the other way. Nowak. Karlstrom working on Jeffries. Little bounce pass. Pope, a high arcer, is good for two. Full court pressure by the Lakers. Miskell works through traffic. Tierman. Now Miskell, three-point shot doesn't go. Ball knocked out of bounds by Mid-Michigan. Good hustle over there. .20 on the shot clock, Jayhawk ball. And we have a timeout, 3:06 left. 44-41, Jayhawks lead Mid-Michigan. John Arter and Tom Kendra back here at Bartell's Roadie, witnessing an exciting women's basketball game between Muskegon and Mid-Michigan.
Yes, we are, and it's crunch time right now, John, with 3 minutes to go. Jayhawks clinging to a three-point lead. Each possession is really important right now.
Hamer to inbound. Jeffries, Tierman. Now Hamer, three-point shot, in and out, offensive board by Miskell, and Miskell's fouled. How many offensive boards does she have tonight? It'd be great to see that stat sheet.
Wow, they're piling up, that's for sure.
Yes, they are.
Mid-Michigan coach Matt Rodenbow, he can't believe nobody can block out Nia Miskell.
Miskell misses on the first.
The only thing she's not doing is knocking down the ensuing free throws. Come on, let's make one here.
That one's nothing but net.
There we go.
Miskell splits the pair. 4-point lead for the Jayhawks. A nice hands by Tierman. Reached up and snagged that one out of the air. And a foul along the sideline as Myers commits the foul. The block out along the sideline, and Tierman goes to the line to shoot two.
I like that, John. Good aggressive play by the Jayhawks with that half-court trap, not just trying to hold on to the lead.
Tierman good on the first free throw. She makes them both.
Wow, she's got a great-looking shot, John. Even when she's tired here at the end of the game, bending those knees and getting a nice high arc on that shot.
Nowak. Bounce pass to Myers. Good defensive pressure by the Jayhawks. Nowak. Myers. 10 on the shot clock. Now Nowak, the shot is off. Battle for the ball. Myers wins that, passes down low. Pope. Shot is blocked from behind. Another opportunity for the Lakers. Shot doesn't go, and who else? Miskell with a rebound. Hamer. Travels. Drag that foot. Jayhawk turnover with 2:03 left. Nowak. Pass goes off the leg, but the Lake Michigan is able to recover. Along the far side. Whistle. We'll see who has it. Foul on Muskegon. There is no 30. That foul will go against Mariah Pringle. Now Karlstrom, second free throw is good. Mid-Michigan wants a timeout. 47-42, Jayhawks by 5, 1 minute 41 left. Jayhawks in a tight one here. They lead by 5 with 1:41 left. And Tom, this has been an exciting game.
Oh, it sure has. And the Jayhawks with a slow start, they played really well here in the second half, John, but now they have to finish this game because a 5-point game, that's nothing, as you know, in college basketball.
Mid-Michigan extends their defense in the backcourt, full court pressure. Pass ahead to Hamer. Hamer checked by Karlstrom. Slows it down. Oh, another behind the back. I don't know if it's a good opportunity for that, but she's confident with that dribble. Now Tierman, a good ball handler. Over to Jeffries, three-point shot is good!
Oh!
What a stake that is.
That could be the dagger, John.
Yes, sir. Jayhawks by 8.
We've been waiting for Casey Jeffries to make one of those threes. She's too good of a shooter not to make one of them.
Nowak. Shot does not go for Loras. And Tierman comes away with it. Ahead to Jeffries. Jeffries all alone. Lets the defender go past. Misses. Gets her own rebound. Reverse layup is good. Jayhawks by 10. 50 seconds left.
Wow. Casey Jeffries may have just put this game away with a three-pointer and then sticking with it there until she got it to go.
Karlstrom off the iron. Ball's tipped away. Lake Michigan again. Shot is up and good. Tierman is fouled on the far side.
Great job by Tierman there, aggressively going after that pass.
Yes.
And now she's going to go to the foul line.
Julia makes the first. She makes them both. Nice soft touch by Tierman.
Good clutch free throws to basically put this game away, John Arter.
Nowak drives and misses the layup. Pringle with a rebound. Shot clock is off. Jayhawks will slowly bring it across the timeline. And the Mid-Michigan coach calls off the dogs, said let's let this one go in the books.
Wow, the impressive win, John. The Jayhawks were tested. Didn't have their best stuff tonight, but pulled it out.
54-44, Jayhawks defeat Mid-Michigan. The Jayhawks are now 5-0 in conference play, 7-1 overall, while Mid-Michigan drops to 2-3, 3-3. as you mentioned, the Jayhawks didn't have their best stuff, but they knew how to hang in there, stay close at half, and then pull it out in the second half.
That's right, and that's how this team has been able to win 7 games in a row when someone steps up in every game, like I said. And tonight, I would say the MVP of tonight's game, freshman Nia Miskell from Muskegon High School.
I totally agree with you. We want to thank the MCC TV crew doing a great job tonight. Eric Taylor on camera and in the booth, Rod Van Nortwick, our director and producer. For my partner, Tom Kendra, this is John Arter saying, stick around. We have one more for you in about 20 minutes. The men's team will be tipping it off.